If you're a middle school math teacher who has struggled with classroom management or who doesn't want to struggle with classroom management, this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing 3 of my most effective classroom management strategies that has worked for me and will work for you too. So if you want to learn more, stick around. If we don't already know each other, my name is Kathy Martin and I'm the creator of the Prealgebra Teachers Middle School Math Membership. We are your one-stop shop for everything you need to teach middle school math. Let's dive into my 3 most successful, most effective classroom management strategies. Okay, first, you must build relationships with your students for successful classroom management. Now, I don't want you to hear that and go, okay, it's so cliche to say, just build classroom management strategies and everything's going to be rainbows and sunshine. Okay, no, that's not what I'm saying, because I know that it's not always rainbows and sunshine. But truly, the key to successful classroom management is good relationships. If your students feel like you respect them and they will respect you, it will be mutual. But if they feel like you don't care, you just treat them like crap, they're not going to want to listen to you. They're not going to want to, work for you and do well. And I, again, am not here to sugarcoat. The truth is, turning our students' behavior into positive behavior does not happen overnight, okay? It is work, but if you put in the work to build those positive relationships, it may be a slow process, but it will truly be worth it. And progress is ultimately what we want, right? Okay. Number 2, be flexible, okay? I think the biggest issue that I find with classroom management with teachers is that they are so rigid. So for, like having this one size fits all approach, it doesn't work because your students are individuals, right? Like same like you are watching this video, you learn different, your needs are different versus mine because we are all individuals. It is no different than your students. It's so frustrating for me to see teachers who, for example, give their students like 30 math problems at night. And then you wonder why some students refuse to do the work. Well, is it a big deal for them to not have to do 30? Can't those students who maybe don't need to do 30, or even if they do need the 30 because they need the practice, yes, but is it worth the fight? Is it worth the battle, right? Are they still going to learn if you give them 10? Yes, the answer is yes, right? And you might be thinking, well, okay, if I give Jennifer 30 and I give Michael 10, that's not fair. And they're going to complain and they're going to be upset. And you know what I always say to students who, I assign my class, say 30 problems, but I give maybe 2 to 3 students 10 problems, and some of the kids are like, that's not fair. I don't say, well, life's not fair, because that's patronizing. I tell them, you know what? It's okay that you feel that way. Everyone in this class has their own deal. So Jennifer, your deal in this class is 30 problems tonight. It might be 10 tomorrow, but tonight it's 30, where, Michael's deal today is 10 problems. And besides, what Michael's doing is none of your business anyway, right? You have to stay on your own yoga mat, right? What's happening, you focus on what's happening at your table, okay? But I just tell everyone, everyone has their own deal here, and your deal is going to be different than the kid next to you, and that's okay. So that's how I combat the it's not fair argument, okay? And then strategy number 3, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is such a great skill for our students and ourselves. And by mindfulness, I mean the ability to manage your emotions, manage your stress, manage your own anxiety. We are so often in a hurry. As teachers, we have to get so much done. We got to cover all these things. We have notes, we have practice problems, we have homework, we have this, that. There's not enough time. if we can just slow down for a second, okay? We don't need to take 10 minutes to meditate, kumbaya. No, sometimes it just takes 1 minute. Sometimes it just takes 30 seconds just to breathe, okay? Like when I like to have my students come in, I'm in a calm voice and I tell them, good to see you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Take your seat. They already know that they have to take their seat and start the warm up, right? But it's like, I'm calm. I'm not like, hey, be quiet. We're trying to have a moment here. Nope, it's come on in. You know what? I'm going to turn down the lights, and we're just going to close our eyes and breathe for 30 seconds. Just take some deep breaths for 30 seconds. Because it's been a rough day, and I tell them that it's been a rough day for me, and I need to just calm my body down, and I need 30 seconds just to close my eyes and take some deep breaths. And if you want to, please do it with me. If you don't want to, that's fine. Stare at your table. You're not going to bother anybody else, because I need 30 seconds. And I'm standing at the front of my room, hand over my chest, and just breathing, right? And after 30 seconds, I'm like, okay, I'm coming back into my body, and I'm going to turn on the lights, and we're going to get started. Thank you for letting me do that. And I can make it about me at the beginning if this is new, right? And after some time, after some practice, your students are going to want to take 30 seconds to a minute to 2 minutes of breathing. And we're going to talk more. I'm going to create more YouTube videos about mindfulness because I think the impact is huge inside and outside the classroom. And speaking of mindfulness, I actually have a 3-minute video that you're going to want to check out below. It is my game-changing classroom management strategy, and it takes 30 seconds. So if you want to check that out, click the video. I will link it below in the description box. There will be a link. Click that button. It'll take you to my seriously game-changing strategy on classroom management. It takes 30 seconds, and I swear by it. I guarantee that it will work for you when things are chaotic. So these are my 3 classroom management strategies. I hope that you found them useful. Be sure to check out the video in the description below to check out my game-changing classroom management strategy, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.